Funko Pops are the next Beanie Baby. Funko Pops are the next Beanie Baby. Funko Pops are the next Beanie Baby. I know that you've heard this a lot of times, and it's been said in the community a bunch of times, that Funko is the next Beanie Baby. But I'm going to take down an argument that Funko was always Beanie Baby, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to walk you through the history of Beanie Babies. But every time you think of the word Beanie Babies, I just kind of want you to replace it with Funko Pop. Because not only do I think that they are Beanie Babies, but I almost think they took a roadmap to get there. Now remember that every time I say Beanie Baby, I just kind of want you to replace that with Funko Pop. So Beanie Baby started off very early by never putting a complete set at one place. So they had exclusives all over the place like GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart, Target. You see where that's going. So very quickly, they discovered that they were going to have to build more hype than not even just being able to get them at the same location. Not only were they going to have to spread them around, but they were going to have to figure out a way to spread more hype for these guys. They were going to have to retire or vault, however you'd like to say it, to create a false sense of scarcity for these guys. So they were going to create a hype that would then go on the secondary market, and now these $5 plushes would sell somewhere for $15 to $20, somewhere on the secondary market at that price. I have so many of these I still have to go through. And even though they were vaulting these guys, they were selling them overseas in very, very large quantities. Even though they were vaulted here in the United States, there was still massive amounts of them going out everywhere else in the world. Is any of this starting to seem familiar yet? And there was a minute there that Beanie Babies were a $1 billion a year company. I just want you to wrap your brain around that for a second. Funko has got nowhere near the $1 billion marker. And then one day they vaulted a Beanie Baby, but it didn't go up on the secondary market. This kind of caused a panic in the collecting community and caused a lot of people to start selling off their whole collections. They were going to eBay. They were going to people that were buying them in large amounts. Now they were getting pennies on the dollar for their collection because the market was suddenly getting drowned with the amount of Beanie Babies that were out there, and people were suddenly starting to realize that they weren't as scarce as maybe they thought they were before. You should really be like taking all of this in. Remember when I said that roadmap, right? It's almost like Funko took a roadmap from Beanie Baby and not just become the Beanie Babies, but they always were. But from the very beginning, people got into Beanie Babies because they broke the normal when you think about investing. They weren't like the stock market, and they were showing a more promising profit than maybe the stock market was at the time. And there is a phenomenon out there where a large or a good chunk of the society fall into this shared dream, and they kind of forget about reality. They forget about everything else, and they kind of fall into this shared dream. But Beanie Babies and Funko are a lot like cryptocurrency. They show an alternate way to invest your money and to have a decent profit at the end. But we all know that inevitably cryptocurrency fails. And as the masses start to realize that their collections aren't as scarce as they once believed, the prices plummet, people lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, people went through divorces, the craziness from the Beanie Babies was insane. So I wanted to address this today to show you that Funko is not the new Beanie Baby. Funko has always been the Beanie Baby. They've always been the alternate way to collect. They've always been the alternate way to invest. They've always been the alternate way to do everything. And as you can see, they kind of took the same roadmap as Beanie Baby. Almost like they studied what Beanie Baby did and just kind of repeated it. So inevitably, Funko was always destined to fall, and there's a part of me that believes they knew this from the very beginning. They've made their money, they're cashing out, and they're gonna grab it and run. Now, I'm not saying that you should sell off your collection and you should run from Funko as fast as possible. I'm just simply showing you that they're not going to become the Beanie Babies. They've always been the Beanie Babies. And I think it's time as a community we kind of accept the fact that now they're on their downward descent. And your collection's only going to get less and less valuable from this point forward. If I was a smart person, I would probably be selling off my collection any minute. But we know that the more that happens, the more they get into the market, the more the market gets flooded, the less and less valuable they become. It's almost like what's happening right now. Hey, if you like this kind of content, make sure you like, subscribe, follow for more. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you on the next one. I appreciate you.